If you click on this video, it's safe to assume you know who Fakemink is. But if you don't, Fakemink is a prominent figure in the UK rap scene, born and raised in Basildon. Today I wanted to talk about his new EP, The Boy Who Cried Terrified. This dropped today, being January 29th, and this EP is a stepping stone into the sound and aesthetic we will likely be hearing on his full-length album coming later this year. This 7-song, 14-minute long EP is decent in my mind, but I prefer Mink's first project, London Savior, and the sound on that a lot more. But I'm going to go track by track through the EP and give my thoughts and feelings on each track. Starting off the tracklist with Blow the Speaker, an ethereal instrumental builds tension until the first couple lyrics slide their way into the timeline. Mink's flow slightly speeds up and becomes more charismatic as the beat drop is eminent, and the song definitely lives up to its name, throwing crazy loud bass in your face, but I don't mind it. I really like the flow and sound Mink represents on this track, although it does get a little repetitive towards the end of the song, but for an intro song, I have no problem with it. I mess with it. The second track, Young Millionaire, throws you right into the action with this peculiar beat that kind of sounds like ducks quacking and a record scratching at the same time. Whoa, that was kind of a bar. Anyway, the approach to this track is similar to what we hear on the first track, with the crazy blown out bass and a solid flow, a decent performance. This song falls a little short for me though, without another verse on it, especially with that kind of humming section in the middle of the song. Kind of throws off the vibe for me. Nonetheless, this is a solid song, but nothing crazy. If you thought the last song punched you in the face with bass, this track Dumb really destroys your headphones, but honestly, it doesn't work for me. I dislike this melody a lot, and it kind of sounds like cats screeching or something. And on top of that, Mink's flow and vocals on this really don't do it for me. It might grow on me in the long run, but for now, I'm disappointed with this song. Next, we got Mr. Chow. Has a really cool lead that bounces through layers of your ears, cemented deeper with his vocals and bouncy kick and bass. He flows really nicely on this beat, but sometimes you can barely hear bro. He gets a little quiet on this one. The mixing is kind of poor, even though that might just kind of be the vibe he's going for with the vocals on this one. The verses aren't anything super special, but sonically I enjoy it, and this is probably the production standout for the whole project in my opinion. The Mercer has a cool sample flip, but again, a very similar drum kick and bass patterns to the other tracks, and kind of left me a little bored. Don't get me wrong, it's fine, and the verse Mink delivers is fine, but it didn't do anything for me. Don't get me started on the outro for this song too. It really didn't work for me in my opinion. His vocals there just sound terrible. Anyway, next track we got Milk and Honey. This feels like a traditional Mink song with a smooth, fun flow and simple lead. I love the way he flows on this track, and his bars are also pretty fun, like the rapper, and very easy to vibe to when your head isn't getting blown off by the bass. At the halfway point, some really dreamy synths join the track basis, and it kind of makes the track in my opinion, because it makes it feel a lot more well-rounded. I think this is probably my favorite song on the album, and I'm sure that tells you kind of what style of Mink that I really enjoy. Anyway,